Hey beautiful people, how's everyone doing? So today I'm just going to talk about the difference between Google generated leads and Facebook / Instagram or TikTok generated leads. Because there are a number of dentists that we work with and they feel like Facebook is not working for them. Yeah, that is their feelings. I'm using that word deliberately because they feel like when people come through Google, they are most likely to work with them. But when they come through Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, they don't want to work, and it's kind of a hard work to get them to work together. So now here is a difference that you have to know, right? When you go on Google, just think of it. Whenever you go on Google to search for something, what mind frame are you in? Whenever you go on Google to search for something, you are in the mind frame of buying, or you have to collect reviews. So that is why people that come through Google are most likely to convert or to accept their treatment plan, just because they are in that state. Few people might not, but most of them will. Now let's look at Facebook, Instagram / TikTok. That is interruptive marketing, right? Google is intent-based. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok are all interruptive marketing. You are interrupting the parting of the people on Facebook in order to get them to work with you. So you have to do a bit of work to get them to work with you. So it's not just about getting leads from Facebook, Instagram. There is a whole process that goes on behind the scene that you have to incorporate into your system to be able to get them to accept the treatment plan. So when you're doing, or if you are doing Facebook marketing, Facebook, Instagram, they are always together, or TikTok marketing, you have to understand that when people come through, you need to go through some set of questionnaires. After the pre-qualifications, right, the sale itself doesn't start. I know it's always a controversy in dentistry that you don't do sales, right? I do understand. But in this particular case, when people come through Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, you have to consider some sales process. So if you want one of those sales process, just DM me and I will actually send you one of the scripts that we use for that, right? You need to overcome 6 limiting beliefs to convert the person. So your agency that is working with you, for instance, our dentists, the dentists that we work with, we tend to pre-qualify them before they actually go through to the dentist, right? One of the ways we do this is we use our conversational AI to pre-qualify them, or someone will call them to pre-qualify them. But what I've realized is the conversational AI actually qualifies them much faster and also thoroughly than the human will do. Just because some things, when they say, the conversational AI is able to break it down to its own understanding and then come back with questions, subsequent questions that might not even be part of what we programmed it. But then, because it keeps learning, that is one of the ways it's able to do that. In terms of human, unless you have given them the script, and sometimes people deviate off the script, and that is where people tend to get lost. But sometimes they are so entangled in the process that they are unable to unhinge themselves from the prospect in order to qualify them properly. So that is why, if you ask me, I will always recommend that before you actually get people walking in from Facebook ads into your office, you have to make sure that they've gone through either 2 or 3 stages of qualification to make sure you mitigate any chance of them coming into your office to waste your time getting the x-rays and all that is required. That is where actually the sales begin. So after all these qualifications, let me go on to that bit. After all these qualifications, the sales begin when they come in for their free assessment. That is when the sales begin. So from then onwards, everything that happens around will now tune their mind to either accepting the treatment and not accepting the treatment. So there are some dentists that we speak to and we'll ask, what is your case acceptance rate? So 70%, 99%, 98%. Great. Where do you get those patients from? That referral or Google? Of course, people coming through referral or Google are 90, even 100% ready to go, right? So you shouldn't be even getting 70 or 80 or 90%. You should be getting 100% because people that are coming through, if they are referred to you, they are coming to you, it means they are 70% or 80% bought into the process. They just need to speak to you, get to know you, like you, and trust you to be able to work with you. And if that is not the case, then there is a higher chance that they will not be working with you. So in that case, you should be closing more, right? But if they're coming from Facebook, Instagram, you need to do a bit more work and strategically. It's just like me meeting you on the street, and after introduction and after few pleasantries, I just tell you, hey, I'm going to double or triple your dental practice. We are going to take you from 500K to 1.5 million in a year or a year and a half. Will you believe that? Because you don't know me, neither do you probably like me or trust me. So that is an instance that it wouldn't work. But let's say you've seen some of the testimonials from some of our clients, or even without testimonials, let's say we have been interacting for a while and you've gotten to understand the way we work and who we work for. And once you understand this, there's a bit of trust building in the process that makes it easier for you to believe what I'm going to tell you or what I say. And if you believe me, it's easier for you to pass on your business to me so that we can deliver the results that we say we will deliver for you. However, on the other hand, if you don't believe me, then you're not going to do that. And that's the same way with Facebook marketing. We are interrupting the pattern. So you see someone on just picture in your mind someone on Facebook on their phone just flipping through, scrolling through like that, right? And then suddenly your ads come up and they stop. Oh, that is 2,500 of dental implant. So they go like, oh, I want an implant. So they've seen it, they've seen the discount or whatever your marketing asset might have been. They've seen that, they like that, they clicked in, they gave you their details, and then you call them, you qualify them, they come through. Once they meet you and they come in for that free assessment, that is where you have to start implementing your sales skills. You need to be able to build that trust. You need to be able to get them hooked onto your system. You need to be able to explain to them what stands you out from the rest, because other dentists might be giving far more discount than you are giving. $2,500 probably is lesser than they will get from somewhere else. But the fact that you can communicate to them well and understand their situation, empathize with them, and support them is what makes the difference. And also asking them the right questions at the right time. And that actually counts to them accepting the treatment plan. If you ask them the wrong question at the wrong time, they will just explode without probably showing you physically. But inside them, they'll be boiling, just want to get out of the door and leave you alone. These are some of the things you have to look at when someone comes from Facebook marketing. You have to be diligent with them. I'm not saying ignore those coming from Google marketing, but I'm saying that pay higher attention to those coming from Facebook and you'll be closing more. Also, check that the qualification process is done properly. Having said that, if you want to install an AI in your practice to help you qualify more patients and be able to get the right patients through to your clinic, you can send me a DM and my team will send you a link. You can listen to some of the sample calls. We've bleeped out the names of the offices in question, but just the conversation going on. We've also bleeped out all the names of the people involved other than the AI's name. And you can listen to the full conversation. Just see the twists and turns in the conversations and how the AI is able to handle that. And once you're ready, you're happy with what you've seen, then you let us know. We will have this installed into your business. One-time fee. You continue to run that and it will continue to learn. Every day it gets smarter, better at answering questions, dealing with questions, and all the things that you can think of that AI does. It just works like a human, but it's just learning at an astronomical speed. So if you need something like that, DM me and then we will have that install in your business. But before, we have to know that you qualify to have it in your business first before we will install that in your business. All right, thank you, and I will see you again. If you have any question regarding your dental office and you want me to make a video on that, put a question below or DM me with a question, and I'll be glad to help you to achieve your goals as faster as possible whilst increasing your profit. Thank you and have a great day.